good today, I'm good today. So turn it up and let the music play. Sun's out, not a single rain cloud in the sky. And Mrs. Green got a smile on her face. Okay, check. I'm feeling blessed, I'm feeling blessed. I got some bills, but got no stress. I ain't gon' stress. The cards was dealt, he holds the debt. Knowing that, tell me why I'm gon' fret. Switch it up, yo, como estas, muchacho, vámonos. Like the grill, everybody down for dominoes. Ha. Yeah, we having a good time. Everybody in the hood and it's good vibes. Good vibes every time we meet up. No one beefing, so we throw the piece up. Throw your piece up, celebrate your seed into the kingdom of heaven, cause we gon' dance the streets. Come on,
up this morning and I think I'm gonna change the world. I'm looking back on how I thought things would stay the same. I know it's gonna be, yes I know it's gonna be a good day. I got sunshine on me, not worry about those rainy days. He will supply my needs. That's why I fully trust in him. I'll never go a day without you by my side, by my side. Woke me up this morning, sent me on my way, chilling with my neighbors. Man, it's a new day. Yeah. Somebody moving from the table, let me get a seat. Everybody's on, let's move our feet. I'm just trying to tell you what it is.
It's the 14th of October. So yeah, because he's still talking.
Down with these people on this radio show.
I do.
I don't ever do nothing wrong though. Once in a while, I do something.
At some point, you got to put your foot down.
I like them children who stood up to get in the way. He used to only beat me because everybody else get beaten.
I mean, he can't now really introduce the show. There's always something
wrong.
Always something. If one person ain't, it's a chair.
It's the chair, boy.
If you ain't chewing in the mic, you're talking.
This chair have a rudeness attached to it.
Yeah.
Unruly chair.
I won't now.
Go back in your chair.
Now. We can wait to see if it's really the chair. It was like 2 more minutes.
We can find out. We can find out in a little while. Good afternoon, everybody. So glad you're tuning in to Barbershop Talk. Listen to me. This is the greatest conversation on the radio anywhere. Greatest conversation on the radio anywhere. Please, those of you that are driving, please pay attention to the road, but turn your radio up and let the person next to you know when they see you laughing and carrying on. Tell them what to listen to. Just tell them turn their radio.
I feel like we're in uniform today.
To Glory 93.9. Just tell them turn the radio to Glory 93.9. Tune into our Barbershop Talk. If you're listening on social media, that's on any of our Facebook pages. Kenyatta, has you shared it on your page yet? Has you shared it on your page as well? Tito, has you shared it in all your groups?
I'm sharing it right now.
Thank you very much. So
I about to ring the bell. Come on a second.
I just saw something. Anyway, too early. Let me open the show first. So glad to have all of you locked in. Please share the link. Get our views up. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. And we probably on MySpace as well. We're everywhere. MySpace.
MySpace is in Denczil space.
So come on, let's have the conversation today. It's a lot of stuff to talk about today. A lot of things to talk about
That's
today.
my disclaimer. When I start talking about certain things, I will sit mute. I don't want nobody in the comments saying I'm quiet. I will be quiet if they get 1 or 2 topics I feel not necessary to comment on. I better note down.
Let me say for the record, we give Brother Ramsey permission to stand down for certain conversations, and we understand. All right, so yeah, we
stand down or stand up.
Well, I get a link.
Hey, move on the side.
Sean said it.
And I feel kind of extra dark. It light enough?
It'll be good, man.
It good? All right. It felt a little dark.
I'm stingy, John.
What's it? We get on this black.
Like they say in Jungle, you're officially now on the clock.
All right, we on the clock. All right, listen. So let's begin with this. Since he mentioned Jungle, I don't know much what's going on. It seems like mass confusion taking place. Our biggest Jungle fan in the world is here. That's Kenyatta, but I don't know if you know the backstory. I know you're a Jungle. He's a Jungle fan. So here's my thing: I shouldn't ask you this question because then I think you're really biased.
No. But I can give.
Yeah, he biased.
No, you biased.
He cannot give nothing fair.
I
mean biased. Wow, I said I was biased. I was saying I didn't even mention this nigga. I know you were not. You was one of the first people you put. He was one of the first people you put in the bus.
Yes.
And so that's why I'm scared to call his name because I don't want you to put him back in the bus.
I take him with the bus. He need to bully the screw.
All right, so I need to know.
You know what he said, right? Listen, man, you can't ask Tito because Tito don't want nobody come on, baby, because he won't hit the board. So the last chance we do groups to come on, baby, the more chance we make the board.
Sir, you are absolutely correct.
Yeah.
You are absolutely
So you
correct.
gonna ask him?
Right now, you looking good now.
Yeah.
You looking good.
He wanted the Soxers break up. He wanted the volleys come off, right? So he can come out there and hit the board.
All the money for me. But I can tell the truth though. I ain't gonna lie. I totally agree with that, Carlo.
He going to hit the
You
board.
do what be on the board.
But he's a chocolate prostitute. No, he done been with every group.
No, lies.
Colors.
That's a B group that don't call themselves a college team.
You been there, right?
Yeah, but it's a college
Colors or
team.
Colors International.
There's one same thing.
So you win the color. And
You-
all
you
the
been
groups
you
you
been
have up
up
to
No,
games.
I only been in 2 groups.
You on your third group?
Yeah, because they fighting. When mommy and daddy fighting, you go across the road.
Oh, that's what you used to do?
Yeah.
Boy, I ain't know
That's
that.
powerful.
You go in
Yeah,
the,
'cause
you go in,
listen,
you go in the room.
The problem is with mommy and daddy fighting, if you pick a side, there's a chance you can lose either way it go. That's the problem.
I think when mommy and daddy fighting, you go in the room.
No, but the same thing. Go inside, go in the room.
Turn TV up and just stay in the
Mommy
room.
and daddy violent, man. They fighting, they throwing chairs.
I gotta stop.
Mommy
All right.
got the knife and
So-
daddy got the gun.
So you say you with, we have Debbie Campbell from Missouri. Welcome from Missouri. All right, glad to have you locked in. Welcome. Okay, talk to me. You with the minister.
I with the minister.
Ask him why.
Now, I do not know this typical barbershop talk. I don't know much details at all. But there was a meeting called, and I heard a lot of major. It's like we deciding we can move the show to Friday, and only me and Delton here. Carlo said he couldn't make it. Tito say, "Man, I can be late." Sean have, you know,
Sean got to perform.
Sean got to perform somewhere. So me and Delton say anyway. We had. Okay, let's say me, Delton, and Sean here. That's a good one. Me, Delton, and Sean here. Sean who's usually got to do recording, got to do one video somewhere, got to sing somewhere. So me, Delton, and Sean here, we vote and we agree the show moving to Monday.
It's powerful.
That's the picture I gathering of what went down. That there was a meeting held. Major players were not there. But anyway, we call our meeting. Y'all didn't show up. Bump y'all. We having our vote.
So what they vote on?
I just saying, am I writing that or something? Is that kind of close to what happened?
That's what happened, but that ain't the problem.
So what's the problem?
That's a big deal, though. I mean, because you now say that we voted and we because that's like me coming on radio now and say, hey, we voted and everybody agree we having Monday show now, and then you and Carlos y'all never come back. Y'all start your own show.
Even though the majority voted.
Even though majority voted, but then Carlo and Tito start now the new barbershop
But could you have a meeting,
or the barber store?
vote, and the boss who chair the meeting don't necessarily like the outcome, and you say, listen, bump you, this will be fair.
So hold on. Let's backtrack. Who held the meeting? The JCMB?
The JCMP held the meeting.
I thought it was
The
held by the
JCMP
minister.
or the NJC?
I thought
Which
the
mean-
minister.
it's a couple meetings happening now. Which
the
one?
meeting that determined who can run this operation. I thought the minister hold the meeting.
That's the NJC then. That's the National Junkanoo Committee.
So the
Yeah.
NJC held the meeting.
They wasn't really asking.
So, all right.
But there was a vote though.
By who?
The minister said there was a vote.
Well, I know, but that.
Man, why you
that's
talk?
no
Why you
sense.
tell me so I get to read up on this?
I know.
No,
All
that's
right,
close
let's
to me.
let's
Yeah, 'cause
listen.
I
I heard that there was a vote. I mean, anybody else who know that, you can let me know.
So the
You can call-
Chunkanu, you said the JCP.
No.
The JCMP.
The NJC is
National
the national.
Body.
They are the governing
not
body
you,
for
man.
Junkanoo
I
in
talking to
this
Sean.
country.
The national.
That falls under the Ministry
Right.
of Youth, Sports, and Culture.
Last time, you know.
Yeah, he didn't be paying attention.
I know we do this last time, but I was asking who you was talking about this time. You know what? Everything. You didn't talk about come to fruition. You ought to be on this show.
All right, so I get him.
You only me call Isaiah? Uncle Isaiah?
Pastor,
That-
it
I can
started with the Valley Boys. Now it's the point of pride. That's the gist of the story.
So what you mean when you say pride? What you mean?
Pride is now, I don't want to be bullied. You ain't gonna tell me to do.
Who bullying who?
So originally this whole thing started when the Prime Minister said to the JCMP, listen, we've had enough of this Valley Boy situation. Either you he made it, he put it in the press, in a statement, in a letter, say either two go,
Or no go?
no go.
Right.
The leader of the JCMP, Dion Miller, comes back and say, listen, you ain't gonna tell us what to do.
How could the JCMP, who I gave permission to form the managed parade on Bay Street,
That's about it.
tells me the governing body, the NJC, you ain't gonna tell me what to do.
That's why I say I ain't
How
get
you-
gone.
why
I
you
don't
feel
think
you
it-
could flex
I
like
don't
that?
think it gone that way though.
Exactly like that. He said to him, his exact word was, he feel that your boy, the prime minister, like don't say my boy, he feel like the prime minister didn't give him a fair shake because his brother was involved and he was siding with his brother
No.
with the way forward. And he said, you're not going to tell us what to do. So what we're going to do, we're going to cancel the parade.
So type of never listen to me.
He said, we're going
trying
to
to say.
cancel the parade. This is what Dion said. We're going to cancel the parade and give back all the sponsors their money. They was canceling John Canoe. So what the prime minister did at the time, he stand down and say, okay, you know what, I can let this one go through. My point with the JCMP is, how you could tell me I must spend $3 odd million and I have zero say. I must just give you the money back on the side and you do what you do. And I like Sean say, the NJC allow you to govern yourselves. The reason why they allow the JCMP to come into fruition was that it makes it easy for Junkanous to run Junkanous. So what we want you to do is hold the number picking, organize yourselves, do this, do that, make the parade easier.
They came on like London. I not London. They came on like, yeah, you fall under the Queen, right? The King now. Say, Bahamas, y'all, I give you all independence. Y'all run things. But don't freak yourself out, because I can come back and still do your job. So the NJC give the JCMP the power to
do
run
what they
John
do.
Canoe
Right.
on parade, on Bay Street. Y'all deal with that. That's too much headache, because you all know how to deal with John Canoes.
Right.
But don't show yourself off. We still, the NJC, the governing body.
So you think that's fair?
John Canoe don't exist without us.
So you think that's fair? So you think that's fair? What they're trying to get accomplished? I mean, I don't know horse in the race, and I respect the prime minister, but they're asking you. Do you think
He was
they-
trying to end it, he's trying to end this whole saga with who is the real Valley Boys. They said, we, for the Bayman people, we like Jungle. What y'all run on with? Y'all trying to cancel Jungle. Y'all messing up everything.
The courts have
Hold on,
already
hold on,
decided,
hold
though.
on. You're, but I don't say I don't like this. I have no dog in the race or horse in the race. But it seems that we conflating two things.
Right.
These things weren't supposed to be conflated.
And that's what happened.
They were happening separately.
Exactly.
So how they get conflated now?
Because pride kick in. It went from our prime minister trying to resolve it, to say, man, let's nip it in the bud, we can deal with it later, to you ain't telling me what to do. I just run John Canoe. And because your brother involved, you stand on. You don't tell us what to do. And that's how you get yourself in trouble.
But then I think what Minister Bolek said in defense is that no, what we're doing, we had a meeting and we agreed on this I use this word, on this way forward. There was a meeting.
I never think they agreed.
No, men that agreed, mean that we had a vote, and this is the vote carried.
That's why he said when fine go but that, because I ain't never hear about that either.
You can have the minister call in it, or somebody who.
But I with the minister. The minister saying,
what's his stance now then? That
his
you agree
stance
with?
is, listen, you ain't gonna have no separate parade. Nothing will conflict with the Boxing Day and the New Year's Day parade.
So they're trying to have separate parades.
Yes, it's trying to go down Glasson Road.
But I can tell you one thing. As a fan, I ain't going down Glasson Road to stand up to watch y'all. And it ain't going to be the same experience.
But I think Glasson was a good location of John Canoe.
No, it's not.
No,
it's
it's
a
not.
bottleneck.
But it's a bottleneck.
It's a bottleneck. You're trying to ask 40,000
It's
people
only-
to get to one
it's
corridor.
Yeah, no,
listen,
it
people
ain't
who
way.
live in that corridor trying to get home can't get home. Imagine costume.
Let's go about the next way.
Which way?
Now, I don't know. Like y'all sound so passionate, but I don't think y'all making sense.
Okay, so
How much different ways is this get to Bay Street?
so it's actually 4 different ways to get to Bay Street.
Man, come
Hold on,
man.
Pastor. I just rush. See, people don't understand the intricacies of Bay
East
Street.
Street.
Y'all, what y'all don't
Market
understand
Street,
is
Blue
all of
Hill
them side
Road,
Pastor. See,
Nassau
people
Street.
ain't never walk the corridors to the back door. You need all them side corners for all these different groups set up. That's how we set up. You only see us on the boulevard. But coming from round by the fish fry area is crucial. Coming over the top of Blue Hill Road is crucial. Coming from East Street and down Shady Street is crucial. When you only have one vein, and listen, these costs some huge.
But they saying which way? So are they?
Yes, and guess
Which way
what?
they want to run on? Which way they want to run on Gladson? Which way?
I don't know. They
From
never
which way?
say. But think about this. No, we don't see it. How much 40-foot trailer you think is coming to Bay Street, Pastor?
I don't see them, so I don't know.
12.
Lord.
40-foot containers parked on the side of the road because all the costumes is coming to, and this ain't even the other rest of costume. This just the lead pieces and other side pieces, the Showtime girls, all these come in 40-foot containers. How do you get all this traffic down that road? There's no way.
Right by Dingham.
And then some people just walk over the hill. So fancy dancers, most time they walk down Shady Street. Saxoners walk over the hill from East Street and Blue Hill Road. How you telling people now we coming down Glassing Road to that ball neck. There's no way. Major chaos. And then where do you park?
And then when you had separation from the persons who would have gone to watch Bay Street on Shirley Street free jump canoe versus the ones who paying on Bay Street, there's a different class of people also.
Can't get off and can't get on.
So now you putting everybody in one
And the police is scared
situation.
But then if we have, because what they're saying is that the major groups being Saxons,
Roots. One family. And 1958 Valley Boys.
Don't,
You got to separate them.
that those guys are not in support
They're
of
not.
the NJC.
No, they're not in support of the NJC.
That's a problem. So we're gonna be down. We're gonna be Bay Street.
Down
me
Bay
tell you
Street will
something.
be...
Mode can say anything, you know.
No, let me know this. Down
That's a
Bay
big-
Street
it's a
will be
big deal, though.
Genesis, Way Forward.
At the
Music
end of the day, the
makers.
people decide jump canoe.
All the off,
How?
all the off groups.
How you mean the people?
Let them go
Total
Glassing
chaos.
Road then.
That can mash up the product, boy.
If you can mash up the product is an understatement. You make it sound good like it's just a little watered down. That would be no product.
Please
There's
make,
no junk canoe.
make everything so difficult. I don't see it being this difficult. That's what the Saxons problem is now.
So the problem with the Saxon was Wooler
Alleged-
claims that
allegedly.
Tito say
Allegedly.
Wooler. I say what Tito say. I ain't even getting a legend. Tito say Wooler spoke on a turn by accepting the check from the government.
On behalf of the Saxons.
Then
He ain't the leader of the Saxons?
no. The leader of Saxon come on and say Wooler don't speak for us.
Excuse me one second.
Now, see, this is where I have a problem.
I heard that.
Now, see, this is why-
He said listen, this is public information. He said Wooler do not represent. Not represent. He said Wooler don't speak for us.
Right.
I am in charge of Saxon.
Now, see,
I heard that statement.
And then Saxon, and then
he
Wooler make the same one.
he doing the same thing what the NJC do to the JCMP. Now, Waller make you the leader.
Now
you saying,
you don't talk to us.
you know, and I train you, you grow up under me. Yeah, I established this group. But
You all gotta stop. You all gotta
No,
stop.
that's what he say, bro.
Even if you think in that,
so who's
you
the
don't
leader of
say that.
Saxons?
The leader, what do you name again? I
Stewart?
forget his name. No, not Stewart. Stewart is one of the leaders, but he's not actually the chairman of the group. The chairman of the group spoke. But Wooler came back and said, listen, I own the Saxon name. So if y'all can try this, mean y'all can go down, y'all going down to superstars, but they ain't gonna be Saxon.
Hey, Waller ain't registered.
Yeah,
I paid up
he
to
registered
date.
Saxons.
Wow.
So you can go
Wow.
down as superstars,
They ain't be Saxons.
but it ain't gonna be Saxon.
So Wooler coming down.
Well, another choice, but you know, so crazy part.
No. Hold on. So Wooler with the crew coming down.
Well, ain't coming down by yourself. But this is the crazy part, though.
Will the
Think-
Saxons, Sean, you was a lifelong Saxon.
He gotta
Will
go
the
rush.
Saxons not move with Wooler
No, they ain't
downtown?
moving over them.
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all need to fix it and fix it fast. Because there ain't no superstar, Saxon superstars without Percy, Vola, Francis. Y'all get it together.
Let me tell you
he may
crazy
not be
details.
he may not be the leader at this point,
He's the
but
face of the
listen,
group.
he is
The face
he
of the group.
represent people
but
ain't come to see
what
none
I'm
of y'all
saying-
know.
oh, here's what
People
I'm saying.
come to see Percy.
What I'm saying, if
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't lie now.
what
Don't lie.
I was
Don't
saying
lie.
that if this, I just saying this hypothetically now, if this chasm between the Saxons and Wooler, the chairman and Wooler, don't get mended, and Wooler say, y'all come with me, Bay Street,
That's a problem.
and chairman say, y'all come with me, Gladstone Road.
That's a problem.
Who have the biggest crew, the Saxons? Sean.
The chairman.
Say that again.
What?
The chairman.
I said if this
So you
split-
say the chair?
if this disagreement remains between Vola and the chairman, and Vola say Saxons, we gain Bay Street, and chairman say Saxons, we gain Gladstone Road. Who will have the biggest faction of the Saxons? Will it be Bay Street with Vola, or will it be Gladstone Road with chairman?
Glasson Road chairman.
Sean can answer that though.
Sean
Sean
in
ain't
the know.
involved.
He in the know.
Sean is a Saxon fan.
I think the older
I think the chairman
I
name is
think
Toby.
the older members of the Saxon will go with
Toby.
Bolo.
I know the name.
The younger members will go with the younger crew.
Sean can't answer that. Sean is a fan.
The man you created.
He's a fan. He's
Only one of
he
Fast
don't
Eddie.
jump, you know.
One of Fast Eddie when they two came, I beat out Main Street. And they need two speakers because they have no use.
I know, man.
You
No,
want to
Tito.
disrespect Fast
Tito, stop it
Eddie.
now. Tito, stop it.
But Pastor, this is a kicker
Tito,
though.
stop
Man,
it.
them crazy people listen, man. You listen to the story.
Hold on, man. You say only Fast Eddie.
Fast Eddie, voila. But they 2K,
No
because you know
music.
they have costume. They
No
have
music.
costume theirs. They can even speak like Sting because they ain't have nobody behind them. But listen to this, man, boss. Let me tell you how crazy people is. The man work for youth sports and culture in the department of John Canoe.
Who that?
Hold on.
Yeah.
How you want the man? That's like Pastor said, I can protest against, like Bishop said.
How?
He's the pastor. That don't make sense. How do you stand up against the government?
You work for the government.
No, you don't only work for the government. He work in the department of youth and in culture.
They're putting this whole thing
He
together.
work in culture. He was responsible for John Canoe. He's an officer for John Canoe. How do you then protest against your own office? That don't make sense.
We have a conundrum.
That's crazy.
Y'all got a good jump. I be
They
a room
rude.
boxing.
They rude. They disrespectful.
You know, my daughter, I like John Canoe. I like John Canoe. My daughter loves John Canoe.
Yeah.
She could be in the wrong. I don't know what she can do when she come home because she like, you know, John Canoe.
You carry that. You carry. You
Hold on,
carry
let me
glass.
tell
You
you
carry glass.
We can have John Canoe.
Oh no. The minister spoke. There will be no permission for Glasson Road.
That's
He
another.
blame them.
That's another thought about. I said you can't do a parade in this
No,
country
he
without
said
permission
it.
from
He
the
said there will be
Exactly.
no
There'll
conflicting
be no
parades.
permits allowed.
Yes.
You will.
He
Let me
canceled
tell you
it.
something. You will conform.
Now,
And I'm correct. You will not form a coalition.
Here's what I know with persons that bear the last name of the Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture. They dry eye bad. When they make a call,
Yeah.
when they make a call, they make a call. So I was hoping they don't cause him to
And these
become,
John Canoe,
Bolek.
these John Canoe goofs need to get together because at the end of the day,
What
it's for the fans.
So that's my thing.
Oh,
First,
boy.
you saying it's for the fans, but these guys put a lot of work in there. Plenty hours, plenty money.
Okay, go
Hold
put
on,
all
give-
the boy,
give-
put all the hours and
give-
no
give-
fans come out
give
there.
a chance.
Tell
Give him a
y'all
chance.
John Canoe
It
It ain't
is
for the fans.
it's for them.
It's for them.
No.
It's a lot of work.
Don't
Listen
fail to
up.
realize.
Give him a
Hold
chance.
on. Reason why I say it's for the fans. If there's no fans, especially the paying fans, who pay in to come to see,
They gone.
all us,
Uh-huh.
yes.
You too.
I haven't paid to go to John Canoe in many months.
Please be sure.
I don't go to John Canoe.
You think I can spend thousands of dollars on a costume
19,
and
and
ain't no
20.
fans coming? You
You
see
go
me?
by yourself.
No, sir.
Listen, what I say in the US, TH John Canoe was put hours, sweat, tears, blood, cuts, money, everything into their costumes, right?
Because they love it.
So I agreed. So I trying to figure out what is the whole of what it is that get them to the point that they refuse. Like they even looking for an alternative. What it is that is so serious? It can't be because Valley and Valley can't get it together and Vola and Saxons can't get it together. It has to be something else in the back that is get them to the point that they are so fed up that they ready to just disengage. It have to be something that we
They
don't
will
know.
never disengage. John Canoes are juntas.
But I mean, what is it? What is it exactly that the public don't know, Tito, that you could share that the Chonkanos is going through for them to get to this point?
They ain't going through nothing. They
So
listen to
they
me.
just as being
Let me-
piggity?
They are falling
Privilege?
blindly. No, listen to me. Most Chonkanos, they know what's going on, but they really don't care. They only care what John say in the front.
So what is being said?
All they know is split, and Mr. Miller say he's not going to get bullied. The Chonkanos will stand together, and Bowleg say, y'all ain't going to tell me what to do when I got to spend my money.
So what Mr. Boleg telling them to do?
Oleg saying that we can restructure this thing, the whole management
benefit
of this
everybody.
thing, because the way it was managed, it was only benefiting a few.
Yes.
Now, I ain't getting all the weeds, but I know I heard that statement
So it was
made,
not
and so-
it was not mismanagement. It was just an advantage to a few.
A certain group.
and he said so. And apparently this was being talked about from Dr. Minnis' time,
Yes.
because these complaints, these issues of being legacy issues that need to be resolved. So the minister called the meeting together, and I think the conflation happened because this thing happened with Valley Boys. So now everything, minister, look like we ain't into you because that whole Valley Boys thing, we ain't like how you get involved with that.
Right.
So now we fighting against you now. But these are two totally different. They're in the same. This again, I ain't jumping over, but this is just based on me reading the paper. There's two different things. but they were advancing this other thing, totally separate from the whole way forward in this thing. This is a totally different thing that's operating, but now these guys make it one thing.
Right.
And so when the minister say, let's have a meeting, let's talk about it, let's get your ideas, you try to tell us what to do. And I thought that was so unfair. The minister say, I want to have a meeting, a consultation to get your ideas and this and that and the other. They say, we can't come, we ain't enough notice, we ain't coming.
So when he go to the meeting,
That would have been some months ago.
But 2 months.
when he go to the meeting, not he go to the meeting 2 months ago. How much time they had to put their ideas together to come to the table?
Man, it wasn't come meet me tomorrow. Right? But my thing is, no matter what, I mean, you had a week or so or whatever, go to the meeting and ask for another meeting after that meeting, whatever the case is, because it was in a consultative process, whatever the case is. And so those guys boycotted the meeting. A lot of them big boys got together and they boycotted the meeting. Minister had his meeting, people voiced their concerns, and when they finished, they voted.
So who
Because
make
y'all
the
ain't-
meeting?
They voted without the 4 big boys there.
You all been?
Yeah.
You all been?
Because we consider outsider now. They put Genesis on the side. Father Genesis started to the 4 big boys. They
Hold on,
ready to put them down.
You Genesis now?
That's what they tell you. You to chunk of the
I
prostitute.
just tell you, I walk on the fight.
I thought
I'm
you
not
was
fi-
one. I thought you was one of the Valley Boys.
No.
My boy going back to the beginning.
you
Pastor, y'all
Genesis.
didn't understand how big the serious fight is. No, if you on the wrong side of the table in a fight, you ain't coming up. See,
Tito, why? But it's costume, but
Listen to me.
It's takes,
And
man.
Tito,
I
take but 4 valleys to them. 4 big valleys to them.
Carlo, I bet you now. Now I understand.
no,
big
see, y'all don't
bodies
understand.
No,
how
I
serious
understand
the fight
what you're
is.
doing now.
But I tell you,
That fight
You just
nasty,
said
you know. Let me
said
some. You got some people because you know some of your members.
Carlo,
is
you
Valley
tried-
Remember
Boys.
now, you gotta remember now.
You know-
Genesis is also Valley Boys.
I don't know.
Yeah.
They come from the Valley
Yeah,
Boys.
yeah. But listen, if you're on the wrong side of the
I
table,
thought
they
they
tell you
come from
can't
one
come
family.
back. They telling you's a Valley boy, and they telling you can't come back.
Come back to what?
Because you pick a side
Can't come back to what though?
to the Valley boys.
But
After the fight, let's say you's a junior man, like I a senior man, right? So when the fight break up, I still could go back. But you the little drummer and the little bella, or you's rude, you's with them, you can't come back.
So let me understand. So if I pick way forward, right?
Mhm.
And then, for some miraculous reason, way forward in 1959,
58.
58 come together again.
1958 ain't making no
who win?
sense.
Because they can come together again. Someone gonna win.
The majority of the Valley Boys went with the way forward.
No, that's actually fake news.
Well, what I saw on Bay Street Boxing Day,
Fake
the
news.
majority
Hold on. I
No,
mean
of the
Boxing
Valley
Day.
no.
Boys.
I mean Boxing
No.
Day.
Boxing
Sean,
Day
fake
gone.
news.
They wasn't split by Boxing Day.
Yes, they
Listen to
was.
me.
They split Boxing Day, Tito?
Yes,
Yes.
it's split directly in half.
Ms. Johnson's been calling your name twice and you've not announced. So please say Ms. Johnson, please.
Yeah, it's split in half, Sean. Don't let nobody fool you.
But
Good
it wasn't
evening,
half on Boxing
Mr.
Day.
Johnson, how are you?
That's because the horn blows make it look like plenty, but it really.
I understand the
I
brass
didn't
section
see- I
doesn't
didn't
belong to the Valley Boy. That's
Go
their
ahead,
own
listen.
group.
Give us
Shadow 40
Hold on a
belongs
sec,
to
give us a
nobody.
second.
Exactly.
Hold on.
Give Denczil some time. I get call out. Let Denczil just.
Let me get some comments on that.
Valley
first.
Boys don't have no brass
Let me get
section.
some comments.
Right.
Siobhan Miller says, Tito, you ain't loyal.
Excuse me? Loyal to who? They ain't loyal to themselves.
Marlon said, Vola is the leader and owns the name and the logo. The other guy is the chairman. Michelle says, man, wait, not the superstars. Yeah, they won't be Saxons no more. They'll be superstars.
Oh, yeah. They ain't
Kevin says, it's only one Saxons. Vola get all the say. After Vola, Tones is the boss. Toby only do what Vola or Tones say.
negative.
I trying to figure out how this Valley Boys could know what's going on
I believe
in the
Tito.
Saxon.
But you not
But
a
you
chunk, you
independent.
know.
All right, now
You
if
was
she
a fan.
now if she says, I come on
Why is more
late.
Jonkanua
and
than
she
any
says,
Jonkanua boy?
Where's Carlo? Where is Carlo?
I heard that, Mr. Johnson.
He on the low.
Only one national parade, no contest, says the minister.
That's what the minister said.
He said, what do you mean no contest?
He said there was none would conflict with the two parades.
I heard the minister. Marlon says it's the leaders, money sweet. Plenty of the leaders don't have a job and living off Junkanoo.
Uh-huh.
Where the audit? Hold on, wait a minute, man.
Where I said, man, don't jump the gun.
That's
I
that
ain't
same,
want to touch
that's
that.
that same 58 Valley Boy. Boy, what they say? Woo!
No, I don't want no trouble.
That's the ones who.
I don't want trouble. The minister said it could be on again, that.
Only thing happening, either go Bay Street with the NJC or they sitting out this year with the JCNB.
You are correct, sir. That was the minister saying.
Well, G, Tito, you switch. That's Jody say.
You nobody
Yes,
know that?
but everybody know
That's
that.
a secret.
Miko San says Genesis came from Saxon, sir.
And Valley
I
Boys.
know they come from no. I tell you,
I right.
I tell you, they come from Valley Boys.
No, your boy, the Bella, Sean. Sean was one of the leaders who formed.
Oh, they are hard, man. They have more Saxons than less one family. In much Valley that your Valley just reached there?
Ms.
Yeah,
Johnson,
Betty's there now, but-
Ms. Johnson replied to you and said, hey, Carlo.
I'll be having a nice week, man.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. Wow, that's a lot going on.
Well, let's see. Let's make
I
this.
can't say people fault me for walking out the way y'all want me walk.
You ain't loyal. But you ain't do. You ain't loyal. You didn't move up and down LeBron.
Y'all got the man, son, who is the direct descendant of Gus Cooper, and they trying to take the group from him. And y'all want me?
But see, what you fail to realize,
Y'all want
Gus
me?
Cooper don't own the Valley Boys. Gus Cooper met the Valley Boys, you know. He did not start the Valley Boys.
You better ask for
The
protection.
Saxons.
Now, Gus Cooper has been the face of the
Vola start the Saxons?
Vola Francis started the Saxons.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I didn't
Sue
know.
started the Valley Boys.
4 people. It was Gus Cooper. It was Perry Christie.
He was just the face for so many years.
There for 4 of them. They
So who was the former prime minister with? He with the way forward, or he
He's
with
with the way forward.
the former prime minister, Perry Christie?
It's with the way forward.
He's not with the
No. That's why y'all don't understand this fight. I try to explain it to y'all, but y'all
prime
don't listen
minister
to me.
with 1958,
No.
and he's part of who started 1958. And he was
Okay,
in
then.
that.
We got let's move right along.
Okay, then.
This moves up, man. This is very
It's
confusing.
too much. And you gotta say you gotta leave in 2 minutes.
No, I can let him start.
John Crew was supposed to be colorful, not confusing.
Yeah.
There's too much confusion.
In fact, they say the former prime minister started it.
Darren Sherman says, Tito, I watch you grow up in the Valley, and I'm your senior. Respectfully, the majority of the Valley boys are with the way forward.
Yes, sir.
As Darren Sherman said, so you off. You said the majority are with.
No, but
1958.
Mr. Sherman, they don't consider the Hornblowers Shadow 40. If you know what I'm talking about. They don't consider them Valley Boys. They consider them hired guns. But there was the same group of guys who's willing to go with Genesis. The Hornblowers make up a majority of the group. If you remove the horns
From 1958.
from the
From
way
way
forward,
Way forward.
it can almost look similar because 1958 have the biggest back line. They have more of the drummers and whatever, right?
Well, the dancers gone.
The dancers kind of equal. Now, the way forward, how the majority of builders and the ones who want to push the group forward, the more older guys who was in power with 1958.
It's powerful.
But you got a lot of junglers who decided
Did
to
the
sit
man
out.
say the majority of the Valley Boys are with the way forward? I know that. That's the truth.
Okay.
That display of the 1958 Valley Boys on Bay Street, I thought that was
I don't count the
I
horns.
don't even think they made the numbers to be
I
a
don't-
category.
I don't count the
A
horns.
group.
So what happened last night? What was what happened last night?
That was supposed to be like the opening rush. I ain't sure. That was something.
You bet?
Go where? I always tell fellas, if you out there thing up, might cost so money a quarter way done. I can't go there don't rush it. But I can say this again, Mr. Sherman, I get y'all please don't bury me. But when mommy and daddy fighting, I stay out the fight. And everybody know me. I a real Valley boy, but I don't want to pick a side.
You say no dancers in 1958.
Oh boy.
The way forward get all that.
Adisha says Brian is 1958. Trevor is way forward. No dancers in 1958.
Thank
the way
you.
forward only have the brass.
That's it.
Hold on. No.
No, she said.
Oh, no. Dancers is 1958.
Oh.
And the way forward only have the brass.
Oh.
The brass is the y'all ain't listening to me.
Also dancers in 1958.
Adisha, I know how you fixing this, but I know you know.
She trying to tell you it equal.
No boss.
No, you take the brass away from them. All the moments just about equal.
No, Tito, you're wrong.
No, Tito, you're wrong.
Okay, anything do it wrong. Tito showing reading
Senior
that.
man, I sound nine.
He ain't wasting no time. He don't read nothing. And less than the boss did Tito. We all cool.
Who was Darren Sherman? He's a senior man?
Yes.
Senior man in Valley Boys.
Yeah. And my old man, they I stand down. I again.
Darren Sherman, call the show, man. Let us know how this thing fixed one. I give you 2 minutes to tell us how this thing fixed.
I ain't getting that.
Darren Sherman, call what's the number? 827-2543.
At some point, you got to learn this number, bro.
Yeah, I know. I doing bad.
And then on the screen,
Yeah, right there. That's why I see it right there.
at some point, man,
Hey, why you wear them glasses, man?
they tick for nothing.
827.
You ever look you them? You ever look you them?
827-2543.
You ever looked you up?
It's no time.
If I ever looked you there?
Yeah.
When I looked
And
at
you know what's
the
the funny
glasses,
thing?
I feel like I have eye
You know what's the
problem.
funny
They
thing?
tick me like that, mate. I'm last like that.
I thought they supposed to help you see.
Oh, that's what it is. Oh, okay. Oh, I know what this is. Okay, I know Sherman. I know Brother Sherman. All right, I got you. Oh, Sherman the senior man.
Yes.
Okay, I got you.
Why you didn't get there? Stand down.
I got you.
He boy too senior to call.
827-2543. If you want to call, beloved, call in, but we give you 2 minutes.
Now the rest of them I'll take the war now.
But you don't push it.
No.
I'm saying that the dancers are okay. I got you. I'm saying that the dancers are in 1958. They didn't leave. Only the majority of the brass went to Way Forward. I got you.
But the brass and Valley Boys, they shout out 40. They like high.
Let them dancers they might as well leave too, because what was going on in 58, they ain't making no
Why
sense.
why you concern yourself with the Valley Boys going on? You just
I
asking.
need the Valley Boys to come together because I like to beat them when they at their
And you know,
strongest.
Pastor, you know what's crazy today?
So what happened last night again?
So let me tell you what
Who
happened.
was there last night? Sean, you going to dance?
I think
last night?
I didn't even know that. I just hear him, but
Almost
this now.
everybody. Boy, the Sox is on good, but it's only didn't get 6th grade. That's why I want
Hold on, I got a call. Let me get this call in. Hello, call. How are you?
Right down the wall, Tito.
That's the wrong one.
Nah, I ain't the wrong one. That's what I want. I know that. Let me try it again.
Don't hang up. Don't hang up, caller.
Hello, caller.
Yes, this is Darren Sherman Senior.
Darren Sherman saying, how you doing, beloved? All is well?
Yeah, we have wonderful, man. Awesome show.
Thank you so much, man.
First of all, not because I disagree with Tio, let me just say this. The most respect. His daddy was my senior.
Right.
Tio's a good man.
Yes.
And I watched him come through the ranks, and I'm proud of him.
Good.
I agree with his decision because, see, everybody is strong. And what he said is true. He decided we have other persons who went to Genesis.
Hold on, Brother
I
Sherman.
understand
Hold on. You made a statement that's very powerful. You said everybody is strong. Are you suggesting that Tito left because he's not strong?
No.
No, he's saying
Man,
that because he's strong.
I was really, man, Brother Sherman, I was looking forward to you telling me that. I hope you would say that Tito is strong, man. I wanted to get him, man.
No, what's this? I am with the Way Forward. My son is with 1958.
Yes.
Wow.
And he's a big boy in the Valley Boys.
And he is a big boy after daddy.
Yes.
All right. Now, and watch this.
I listen.
That don't cause no confusion with us.
Okay.
My son is my baby. That's my boy.
Right. Gotcha.
All right. And I don't. Let me just put it like this. First of all, I've been in the Valley Boys some 40 years, 40 plus years.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know much people who say 1950. I don't know them. 40 years. I watched them come. I don't know them. I can name a few. I am now the majority of persons who I know is with the Way Forward.
Okay.
All right. Now, Theo, I gotta disagree with you with Shadow 40. They Valley Boys, man. They no. They
sure, but I go with you. No, they high guns.
They
Valley Boys, but you know they
They are Valley Boys that operate a business.
See. Let me. Just a history, a history of how all of this. And I was saying some things a long time, but people always had me as a troublemaker. But I'm a person. I born alone. If I got to stand by myself, I can stand by myself for what is right.
Right.
Mr. Roll know me. Mr. Roll might not remember me, but I rented from them one time.
My brother just told me who you were. I got you.
Yes.
I got you.
Yes. Okay. Right. Now, when the group was together, Gus Cooper, the best leader in the world. All right. A disciplinarian. When we were in the shack, it was like you was in school. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Again, a lot of persons say they see. I don't want to show too much of our dirty laundry, but I can say this: we had some prejudice in the group. This is just real talk. We had some prejudice in the group.
Mm-hmm.
One of the prejudice was you had to be a little brown, little red skin, and you was accepted. I'm speaking from my era now.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Another prejudice was you could have education and you're accepted. You could be black without education.
Mm.
Okay? But you could be red and dumb, but they accept you because you dingy red. I've been around the valley all my life.
Got you.
That's why I was trying to figure out how Tito get in the valley.
Because my dad was
like I tell you, Tito's father is a general.
General, yes.
I ain't go there. I just would say this. He wasn't handled like he was supposed to be handled, but I ain't gonna go further than that. He don't know what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
But he's a legend. He's the honorary that they give him, it could have been more.
Mm.
Okay? I know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And the group, see, one thing I could say with Vincent Gus Cooper, When we get beat at as the Valley Boys, you will never hear a man complain or make any noise. He will go and we'll start again and try to beat the Saxons or whatever group. The Valley Boys never, Gus Cooper will never quit. Tito, you know where you're going with this.
Yes, sir.
Gus Cooper will never quit.
Never quit.
So when you have somebody speaking on behalf of me and saying they quit, boy, we don't do that type of thing. How you see? I feel the issue is, see, when you put power in anybody's hand, that power can really expose what is in that person's heart, you know, good or bad. Respectfully, Mr. Adley started out well. I don't want to, like I say some. I don't want to put out some dirty laundries and keep some things. But a lot of things could have been done in a much better way. You know, he claims that he never knew Trevor Davis. When I came to this group when I was 16 years old, Trevor was doing late torture. Me and Trevor worked at Taylor's Industry together. He was an electrician. Facing late torture, and you can say you don't know the guy. He sponsored this group for years. Alpha Sound. You don't know Alpha Sound? You don't know who Alpha Sound is?
Yeah, you know.
And a lot of us, right? Now, let me say this to you. Let me just tell you how my son is.
I can give you a minute more. Then we got to go. One more minute.
Be quick. A lot of people feel, well, okay, why is your son and you didn't put him over this way? I never raised him that way. I raised him to be a man to make his own decision. And when he made his decision, I would say to him, now I can tell you what his decision was. Just like how Tito went to Genesis, his decision was to go to the Saxons. I say, no, you was born in the Valley.
Yeah, I ain't getting no Saxon.
Okay, you was born in the Valley. I say, now your decision will be in the Valley. And he chose that side of the Valley, and I understand that because of his era, the age he was born in. You understand? The majority of people that early 90s, that's who they are. A lot of persons, I don't want to, like I said, it's much longer. I won't keep you long, but my hope, I hope that we should put these things down and come together. But arrogance and pride, killing the group.
Let me ask you one last question, brother Sherman. You on the side of the NJC or the JCNP?
NJC.
Gotcha.
The NJC.
Gotcha.
Recent thing. There are elected officials who are on the JCMP. Because you're a chairman of this group, you decide to go there. My thing is this: we should have a democratic election on anything. Let the group members decide who we want to represent us.
Exactly.
At these persons. So you understand? Because the majority of the time they don't come back and tell us nothing.
Yeah.
Okay?
Gotcha.
It's a lot of things. I know sometimes some persons been getting sponsor money.
There's a separate government within the group.
Is there. It ain't never come down to the group members, but they say they give it to the group, but it never trickled down to the group members. This can of worms so deep.
Gotcha.
It's deep.
Gotcha.
But good show, guys.
Thanks for calling me, brother.
Yes, sir.
Being a fixer, and you coming back home, brother.
Yes. You know I coming back home. I right across the road. I ain't far.
I know that, man. You're in a good place.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Well, brother, thanks for calling, man. I got you now. I remember you are. Blessings to you, bro.
Okay.
All right. So let's move to the next topic. That's a lot going on there. We put a lot of time in that. Let me get the last couple of comments here. Adisha type plenty. Randigo said, "Leave my glasses alone." Thank you, Randigo. It was a battle of practices, so they basically just performed a small rush at the stadium, and Saxons tear the place down.
Yeah, boy. Gosh, it'd be hard to beat them.
Carlo Taylor says, yes, Tito, six straight music on the next level. Yeah, Shadow 40 is mainly Valley Boys. That's the Honze. Shadow 40 is the Honze.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're really good.
All right. My thing is Brian just should have stepped down, man. He served his years consecutively
You are
to
correct.
prevent this whole mess. That's Adisha.
Yes.
Adisha on this again.
Yeah,
I'm a Saxons, and I love the Valley because they gave us competition. And I love when we beat them fair and square.
Didn't y'all no more?
JCMP was doing an amazing job all these years. Oh, you just gone south.
Boy, well, they're in trouble.
Yeah.
They better help them bucks in order.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. So let's move on to something else.
Ring the bell.
Well, kind of close to that. Kind of close.
Oh, the gold do it.
There's something in the official Nassau Guardian. It was released an hour ago. Power to the People March. The Bahamas Union of Teachers and the Bahamas Public Service Union are calling on all public servants to join a Power to the People March leading to downtown Nassau tomorrow morning.
They crazy?
It follows the decision by Prime Minister Philip Davis to cancel a meeting scheduled with Union President Belinda Wilson and Kingsley Ferguson for today. The meeting was canceled in response to comments made by Wilson following their initial meeting with Davis on National Heroes Day.
What was the comment?
Wilson encouraged public servants in New Providence to gather at the Old City Market parking lot on Market Street at 9 a.m., while members on Grand Bahama will gather outside the office of the Prime Minister in Freeport. Union members on the Family Islands have been urged to stay home.
So they try to shut down the country.
I mean, they might, and the Prime Minister having income tonight at 8 o'clock.
The problem is,
So after he doesn't speak, they may change their
the
mind.
problem is, you're trying to shut down the country.
The public, who are they asking? Who are they mean?
Public service?
They ain't want everybody out there.
They want everybody.
Everybody. They want everybody.
They want
You don't know how
everybody.
people like that do like great. Free
So-
day off?
So let's go back, and there's so much to lay out here. The strike happened on last week.
Let me read about you guys.
No, this is coming out. I say this first. Then you read it.
Yeah, tell me. I will catch myself.
So that's yesterday, and that's what led to the cancellation of the meeting. So the strike happened. Well, the protest happened. The walk downtown happened last week, Wednesday. Now y'all let me know how y'all feel. I give the Prime Minister points because this is one of the few times that I can remember a protest happening, and the Prime Minister leaves the House of Assembly and go talk to the protesters. I don't remember.
I thought that was strength, bravery, and
dangerous.
it was dangerous, and it was also, to me, he wanted to show that he really care.
That's PLB talking, or that's
No.
I try to be objective. I think that because I remember both. I remember protests one time.
That was
with
angry
Christy-
crowd.
with Christy.
That was an
And I
angry
remember
crowd, yeah.
Christy. Christy jumped in his car and he left. I remember one time in Menace. Menace went in his car and left. This is one of the few times that I can remember. Now I don't know. I can't speak to Ingram and them, but there's a few times I can remember that there's a protest downtown. And the PM in the House of Assembly comes out and confronts the people, talks to the people.
And he ain't try to rough nobody up.
No.
He was very patient.
Yeah, he only do
he
one
wanted
thing
to get
wrong.
his point across.
You do one thing wrong.
What was
What did
that?
you do wrong?
What was that?
One thing you do wrong.
What that?
A couple of things you do wrong.
Right.
Could you just say?
Two. Just two.
Just say the two
The
things.
first one, when he come out, the Prime Minister was waving.
What the hell the
I
people?
don't- Y'all don't find it strange?
Just telling the people.
Yeah, your enemy.
Angry crowd.
I'm not
I
your
don't know
enemy.
what's going on angry crowd with me.
And then what?
I
the second thing was walking Gaudi.
think
No.
he was responding to waves.
He was just.
The next thing was, he made, in his statement, which was good, he make one little boo-boo. The Prime Minister say, oh, the goodness of my heart. I had a major problem with that.
Bro, why you Mitchell?
Why you made mama?
Down your money. you that's like pastor. I cut pastor here. I'm pastor say, now listen, it's a good job, but with the goodness of my heart, I could pay you this $25.
That ain't the same thing.
No, not exactly the same.
That ain't the same thing.
I thought you was
Pastor,
meaning.
he said, oh, the goodness of his heart, he can pay them this money before December.
Here is my understanding. Y'all come get me if you don't get me. This is my understanding. My understanding is the unions did not negotiate what he promised in December.
Okay.
There was no agreement
That's his
that
promise.
mandated him to do this.
That's his promise.
So the
He
goodness of heart.
saw when they did the pay scale analysis that they have to do. He made the call, Minister of Finance and Prime Minister, we can increase them.
But what's the timeline?
And it's supposed to be this month.
November, October.
October, I think October.
If you say it like that,
and then he came out and said, listen, what I promised for October, I can't pull it off, but I guarantee you before the end of the year, before December, before Christmas, you can get it.
I like all that. I like how you say all that. But when you use the word the goodness of your heart, make you feel like you're doing me a favor.
No, I think the goodness is hard. The point was
That he
In other words,
it wasn't negotiated. It ain't like,
and not
these
only
folks
that, not only
the
that,
folks who fighting me,
he took the
I ain't
initiative.
do this
He
for
took
them.
the
right,
initiative.
and
He
not
took the
only that,
initiative.
and not only
Oh,
that, that's him saying, listen,
But you
there
can't
were
say that.
leaders
can
before
say-
me saw this.
I don't know if he's saying all that.
No, he just said
Yes,
he
yes,
said
there
yeah,
were leaders before me saw this needed to be done.
I never did it.
I never did it. So I did this.
So
In other words, in other words, he was saying, "I see you're angry. I know you're angry. You're coming at me, but don't forget now. I decided to do this for
Okay,
your."
you started to sound PLP. Yeah,
No,
yeah,
no, 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 no,
yeah,
no, 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 no.
Hold on. This is Sean talking.
This
So
is
you
what this
saying-
is my in.
He's saying
you're getting very
Yeah,
passionate
yeah.
now. I
No,
said
no, no,
something
no.
to your PLP.
Because
So
no,
here's-
no,
so-
no, no, no,
yeah,
no, no,
so-
no,
Your
no,
back
no,
would
no.
never coming forward.
I felt
So
his
here is
passion.
my
Carlo,
question.
you such
I felt this
So here's my
passion.
question. What is the union's issue?
Oh boy, I got a call coming.
I think he was trying to
I-
say,
I got a call
my
coming
heart,
in.
I
Hold
had
on
a
for me.
heart of
That's the Prime
compassion.
Minister.
Hello, caller. How are you?
I can't take it. I really need to be in studio. This, you know.
Oh,
this- I
Jesus.
can't take it.
I know he didn't mean this time.
It's just too
Sister
much.
Wilson, Sister Wilson.
No. This Johnson. This Johnson.
Oh,
This is Johnson. Yeah.
Okay. Who you gone for?
I come for Tito.
I know she's coming for me.
Tito's most right now.
I know she's coming for me.
I'm so
man.
glad somebody else got
what the
this stuff
problem
tonight.
is, and I am so upset about this whole situation. Bishop, you are absolutely correct.
When Bishop not gonna be wrong, baby.
After Pia and Brave gone over the scales, the salary scales, he realized, he said, boy, these people are grossly underpaid. How can we fix this?
His
They go
heart
and
was
look at
moved.
the job,
So the goodness is
like
hard.
he say, from the goodness of his heart.
No, Peggy, go and say that.
From the goodness of his heart.
That ain't any points to the money. That ain't any points to the money. That ain't any points to the money. That's the people money. Oh, the goodness of our heart. Cause he ain't got any money. That don't come out of his pocket.
He gotta look at that salary scale just like the rest of the
But he know the salary scale.
He could have ignored it.
And he could have bypassed that. He could have just let it fly just how it was flying. But he said, no, these people deserve a raise.
No, they
These
deserve a
people
raise.
deserve to be looked at.
Not like you beat me. A child and say I beat you because I love you. But mom, you didn't tell my backside. You can't tell me you beat me because you love me. You can't use that.
Could you shut Tito mic off so I don't call up
Peggy, my family from Andres, you know. I loud just like you. I don't go away.
but- so all I'm saying is, and this the same reason. You know what my only issue what I have with Brave.
Miss Johnson, you're on the verge of cussing. Please do not curse on this radio. I hear your passion getting hot.
My pastor told me only from the abundance of your heart you could curse. Ain't no cursing in my heart, so I will not curse.
Hey, so
You
glad she
know,
got
only-
somebody else today.
The only problem I have with Brave is you can't promise Bahamians nothing.
I agree with that.
Brave should have made this announcement in November. Don't make this too early, because that's the problem right here. This money promised to them. Belinda, North Kinsley, gone and bargained for this. There's something Brave and Pia come together and do, and not going come together and do by themselves. They never bargained, they never negotiated, never no round table discussion on this. This is something that was done from Pia and Brave and those the God people. So how is it now? Belinda, the old mop for the F&M, could get all this and all this different things. Boy, Belinda, lucky she changed her number because I sent her a message the other day that I blew up her phone.
How you get Belinda number?
She changed her number on me because I did send her a message and I said, boy, this woman won't take me. She lucky, right? She lucky she changed her number. You cannot every time the PLP is in power, Belinda is allowed to F&M the user as a mop to smear propaganda and mistruth.
Powerful.
Yes, so he can get the qualify a seat and then when come down the election they can sweep it right from another just how they always is to work. That's what you call an all FOL.
Peggy, you have your pills to come bring you back down. You can leave them.
Don't come telling me, Tito, but he said from the goodness side, Brad was pissing man to go there because boys, other protesters want to base him and do all kind of things. There was plenty man and plenty human that he better.
He's a brave leader.
What he is?
He's a brave leader.
Lincoln Bean is a brave leader. Lincoln Bean is a brave leader.
Don't touch him. Don't touch him. I even touch him. He do like foolishness.
I need me a brave leader.
You looking for contract? You trying to get somebody? You looking for contract?
I'm waiting on the show, because I thought you was opening. Y'all come open them and sing. I thought y'all was going to talk about the REV church yesterday too.
The what?
What?
He just number on me because I sent him a message.
You don't want to send a message.
Why you send my brother a message? What my brother do? What you
He changed his number on me. I had the same number when I had for him. He changed his number too. Because I sent him a message. But I can send that to you.
What did he do? What did he do, Mr. Johnson? What did he do? I missed that.
Boy, that made me so upset yesterday, Bishop. Oh, the goodness of my heart, I almost used words for true. I was so upset I must break up my TV Sunday. I had to catch myself. I said, oh, Peggy, it was plenty to bring this TV in, Andres, and this seemed like now.
Anything is happening with the goodness of the heart this week.
No, I was so upset, but I'm just saying. So don't come. That's what Eric telling me with this whole situation. Brave wrong, and I can tell Brave this when I see him. So you don't promise me and people not in. You don't promise them not in. When you going to give them something? Wait till the appointed time, and then they say, oh, this if he didn't do this like the second or the third week in November, he would have been rocking that rail so serious that would have been a salami.
Peggy.
Go on now, bye.
Bye, Peggy.
Please caress yourself. Go look at the beach, drink some tea, and calm down.
Go sit on, Tito. I got message you soon.
That's what.
Hey, the number is 462-6989. Don't be surprised if you get one text.
Bye, Peggy.
Bye,
All right.
I agree with her though. I agree with her. You can't promise me it's nothing. Because what number I went for?
I made a promise to increase your salary.
And then he come back and say, listen, I can't do it right now.
Yeah, I might have spoken too quick because there's a lot of things got to go in.
They like spoiling children.
You want it right away, they come in.
They like spoiling children.
And then person's going on there, and then person's going on there painting this picture that it's an election strategy, or don't give it to them, wait for Christmas.
I think it's an election strategy. It's a good strategy. You gotta know when to pay your
That's like you. All right,
the point is, leaders in the past, they had no strategy.
So let me ask you a question.
For increase.
If we tell that children school closed,
and you fighting me.
School goes in May, right? School closed in May. We go on vacation in June, right? Something happened that you and the wife know about. You want privy to give the kids all the information. I say, okay, instead of June, kids, we go on vacation in August. You can read it out, but I ain't the vacation canceled. Yes, I need 2 months for us to catch ourselves to go on vacation. Ain't nothing wrong with that. If that's the case, why the union can't like that?
I like Brave. So Brave them is pump fake. You do that to me, you get nothing.
So let me go back. Let me go back.
I like that, man. I like that. That makes sense.
So that's Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday or Thursday that happened. And the Prime Minister said, I'll meet with you on Monday. The talk was, see that he lying, Monday's holiday. That was the big talk.
Yeah. They said it before. They said it before the day was even out.
Everybody said he lied.
He just didn't know. He's like me. He didn't know Monday was holiday.
No. He had the meeting.
Yeah, he had the meeting. So she came on TV and said
he had the meeting on Monday.
The holiday.
He had a meeting on the holiday.
But they didn't finish it.
And let me read this from Eyewitness. After the meeting, this is on the social media page. Labor tensions. Listen, the person who texted me, you so like text and don't like call the show. Why you say text in private? Why you don't put it on the screen so we can see your name? Let me see what you're going to say. I guess because you're a teacher, you don't be careful. I guess you're a teacher. All right, no problem. Another major protest could be imminent on Wednesday if a scheduled meeting between Prime Minister Philip Davis and Bahamas National Alliance of Trade Union Congress President Belinda Wilson on Tuesday does not yield results. Wilson gave this update to Eyewitness News moments after she wrapped up a brief meeting with the nation's leader at the office of the Prime Minister on Monday, noting that she was handed information she was not pleased with. Wilson has maintained her demand for clarity on the proposed salary increase for public servants across the spectrum. Her primary concern is how the promised pay adjustments of 3 to 8% will be distributed and who will receive which percentage. So she said that's what she wants to know. Right? The meeting comes nearly a week after Wilson and scores of public servants took to Bay Street to protest over pay issues. Prime Minister Davis has pledged to meet with union leaders during the height of the strike. So, you say what you want. You just want information. You didn't say you want the reason. You said you want information. PM says, I will meet with you tomorrow to finish this. You come out and you make a very hip, emotive statement and say, if I don't this and if I don't that, we can that and that and the other.
Again, that's another I.
Yeah, you were certain yourself.
But we have a meeting tomorrow.
Right. There's no need for that.
We have a meeting tomorrow, right. And you make this statement. And I this is me, and I try to have. I'm a teacher. I'm not married to a teacher. I do pastor a lot of teachers. I have no dog in the race per se. I do have a dog in the race as a Bahamian. I put myself in the Prime Minister's position. And let's say I had a meeting with Tito. We ain't finished yet. I say, Tito, come back tomorrow. No, I say, Elder Tito. Elder Tito, come back tomorrow.
You know what that means?
We can finish talk tomorrow.
Don't say Tito, say Elder Tito.
Elder.
I mean, that's church business.
It's church business. Come back. I put on my hat as a leader. And I say, come back tomorrow. We can finish this. You call a meeting with the men's ministry and the other ministries. I can fix this. We mean, I fix it. He better say right. He better talk right.
Yeah, you believe me?
Yeah, that ain't necessary.
Who are you talking to?
Yeah, that ain't. Yeah.
No, I mean,
I understand what she's trying to be. Hold on for a second.
No.
You only know what I'm going to say.
It don't matter.
She's trying to paint this. She's trying to show her the person she represents.
That's what you understand?
That she's really fighting and fighting hard.
Fighting for what?
Hold on. Yeah. She's going hard. Yeah, and so maybe that has something to do with that. But you have to be very. You have to walk the line. I don't think it was necessary.
How long have you known about Miss Wilson? How long has she been in this limelight? A very long time.
I just know she loud.
Everybody knows she goes to war.
It's a style,
right?
Yeah,
but then
so
you can go to war, but you can go to war.
You understand what she doing? She been doing it all the time.
If that statement was made after the meeting, I could understand that.
But your meeting ain't finished. We ain't
finished yet.
The court case open.
Let us meet first. Could we be silent until after this meeting?
But you sit there saying you understand.
I understand.
She actually messed up the negotiations.
Picture she trying to paint.
Was it no negotiations?
No, whatever it is.
But you have to know when to be silent before you get loud.
Me saying this now, I can sound political, but I really honestly feel bad for the Prime Minister here. Because
it's an unfair shake.
It's public. I mean, I think there are persons who aren't supportive to the Prime Minister, but a lot of people are complaining. A lot of people have a problem with the PLP right now. A lot. And this year, he taking a blow for this. In the public eye, he's taking a major blow for this. But I think of a lot of things that we give him blows for. This one here, this one ain't a fair blow.
No, it's not.
I ain't think this one fair.
I don't like.
And he getting plenty blows now.
I fighting to give you money.
But see,
it may not come.
He getting blows.
It may not come when you want it. But
I don't want you work that too hard now. Don't work that I fight for you money. Don't push that too much.
No, sir. Not let me not say fighting to give you money.
Yeah, don't push that one too much.
I'm fighting to give you something that should have been given to you a long time ago.
Right.
And I really trying to make this happen.
I think when he said the goodness is hard, what he really was saying was that this was not negotiated.
And not only that,
they're saying something because most of the pay raises they got is from industrial agreements, from their things they negotiate. What he's saying is that this year,
it's not from that.
This is not from that. This is something that we actually determine that what we see ain't right, and we can give you an increase. Right.
But see again, how much people in the public sector? You know how long and you have to budget that out and make sure it makes sense. You can figure out, like she asks, who getting the 3%, who getting the 4%, who getting the 5%, who getting the 8%, who getting whatever.
Just very good questions.
Right?
Very good questions.
But you don't expect me to answer it overnight. And then,
give me some time.
That's probably why he said, listen, we know we're supposed to do it this month. Give us in December or November or whatever it is. We still working out the kinks.
Right.
But the Kings can't work good for you. Like you say, the meeting ain't over. You still can't try and lock me up. The court case ain't over. You try and put me in jail. The judge didn't even say guilty yet.
I just don't like how they bullying my prime minister.
Yeah. Oh, no, he's the prime minister today.
Yeah, whether I like him or not, I don't like how they bully. I don't like how they coming at him.
Yeah, I like that from him.
He got to find a way to put somebody down.
If what is being portrayed by Ms. Wilson,
everyone believed that
it's not
the
nice.
prime minister any kind of hoe.
Very nice.
The jungle knew was saying,
No, I don't think
he
it's.
doing this.
I don't think
the
it's
union
fair how they.
saying they doing that. They bullying this man.
when the company authority was carrying on by last season, nobody come from him.
Yes, he was a bully.
And ain't nobody come from him.
Because he's knocking the food.
And I think this go round. I think PM says, hold on, y'all taking me for joke.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think he get pushed up against the wall and say, you know what?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, no problem then.
I ain't gonna lie.
I
I go to war.
rather than talk to you.
Them.
And I now what I anxious to see is what he can come up with tonight. I think he need to put up loan charts, loan numbers, loan this, and answer all the questions that they had. This answer tell everybody.
Shut him out. Just tell us shut him
Tell
out.
everybody. I hope he does that. I hope every question that she has, he has to answer them.
I don't like how everybody trying to bully him.
It ain't make no sense.
Because someone tried to bully me
Why
earlier this week.
Why they ain't try to bully the competent authority?
Because he was a bully. See, I think because his demeanor, like he's so quiet, he don't have a big bar. But everyone trying to push his baby
another
going
thing
on.
is why it's so hard. It's so easy to bully PM. It's because PM. If you see the PM on the road now, you Carlo Ramsey. I know you. I mean, you're known. You probably a bad example. If you said you want a meeting, he will tell his ADC or his guy with him. Put Ramsey on there. We'll see him next week. And or week after next, and you can get a meeting.
That's why I got a problem with
I've seen Tito's get meetings. Kenyatta's get meetings.
I ain't get no meeting yet. But
Have you asked for me?
You talking about everyday
Everyday people.
life
You
people.
miss what they saying. I just put a.
Have you requested a meeting?
I can get one. Yeah, I requested a couple of times.
I have gone there for different meetings with for the church, and I've seen people in the lobby waiting to see the prime minister. You waiting to see the prime minister? And this one waiting to see the prime minister, and they ain't downstairs in the yard. They literally upstairs in the waiting room. That they on the list against the prime minister. So I mean, he obliged this person something like that. I think that's probably why he getting, and he should. I mean, he's prime minister.
That's why I had a problem with the pastor. He come out waving.
This person
says, sometimes you got to
to
put on your wall clothes, man.
No, but then I think he was responding to ways people
waving. People, y'all don't hear marching.
People like.
See, that's my problem.
People like Brave Davis.
That's the problem. You have the Perry Christie effect. You want everybody to love you. Sometimes you got to get mad.
But I don't think people loved Perry the way they love Brave.
Brave is the people's. He's the people leader.
Man, Sean,
let me read some things.
Your mouth, Sean.
He's the people's leader. He's the
Let me get some comments here.
Every time you hear it, he's the people's place.
Kevin Moore says, I could only see them getting a little mad because he promised a day and it was a little delay. But I don't think they should be marching in the streets for something what the union didn't negotiate. But this is a political move too, though. I hate to see these union leaders use the people for political agendas. Send I usually help Lord. That's when you hit the desk. Something you do when you hit the desk. That's how I know that is.
That's the fun of that old school machine.
Oh, okay. Vera says, how can the PM do something that he said should have been done long time out of the goodness of his heart? I agree going out to the public was honorable. I agree that this was initiated by the PM and the cabinet minister, and that should be commended. But I also agree that delivery left a sour taste.
Yes.
That said, Wilson's address yesterday was sensational and entitled. That meeting cancellation is the least the PM could have done for the disrespect.
Well, I guess she ain't talking from a person's perspective. She talking from a teacher's perspective.
Must be nice. The quasi-government agencies can only dream of an increase. I hear you, Jody.
You had a loud and loud.
Belinda jumped the gun, man.
Jumped the gun. Belinda jumped the gun. She should have waited till the meeting today, then put out them threats she made.
Yeah, wait. She should have waited for the meeting.
She sounded like a bully. She did, and I took offense to that. Not as I know PLP, I know FNL. I took offense as a payment. You flexing on my prime minister, man.
I know you can't say that. Yeah. Right?
No. I know you can't.
You can deal. You know
my prime minister.
You can answer me. You can answer me now.
Hold on.
Come on, Sister Belinda, man.
Hold on,
You're roughing up the prime minister.
If it's a meeting with Tito, it's going to be a rough meeting. You better believe it's going to be a rough meeting. You better believe that. And see, here's another thing too. I could be wrong. I promise you, the energy she had on that interview after the meeting was not the energy in the meeting.
Of course not. Of course not.
See, that's why I'm telling you.
You know what? That probably might have been the same energy he has the why the meeting would have got short.
No, that mean got cut short because they was giving out awards all day yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's why I mean get cut short.
Yeah.
So I think PM to keep his word. That's another thing. To keep his word,
You gotta start. Yeah,
He gave her an
you always say
audience.
he's not a man. It's word that he
right?
said he's gonna be with
He
you.
gave her an audience.
He look like he look like nothing he do good enough for anyway. When last they get a raise? I know it's coming.
Desiree McKinney is watching from Cleveland, Ohio. Welcome, Desiree McKinney. Glad to have you from Cleveland.
Anybody know when last the teachers get a raise?
I know.
No, it's right for me. teachers.
Belinda may have gotten too big for the position that she's in. That's what Randigo say. I ain't say that.
You don't disagree neither.
The teacher said the money owed from 2017.
Oh, that's a long time ago.
We losing power in
He said
2017.
the money was. So we don't. Are we talking about money that's owed or money just looking at the pay scales and giving an increase? Is this owed money that we're talking about? I just want to be sure. One at a time, gents. Quentin Aubrey. We was Robin. Sorry, Quentin. I didn't think
That's
we
why I see
were.
Tito and Sean.
Yeah.
They on there.
That's how the barbershop go.
Yes, long. That is barbershop though. That's barbershop talk. Long. That's the perfect person, Bishop. Carlo is yellow.
What the
The person said you.
I understand, but people for what?
He said you're yellow. Boy, Bishop, if the PM ain't saying he paying them this month, you ain't stopping Belinda from marching tomorrow. This political don't care how you got it. I got you, Kevin. Fury says, personal perspective. Carlo, these changes don't affect me. I stand with the trackers on a normal day, but Wilson lose me this go round.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
Understood.
You start with, I think you mean teachers say. You start with teachers. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Understood.
Yeah. What was the last thing here? Over from 2017 and they marching in 2025.
Who was in power in 2017?
What do you think?
I remember. Tell me.
There's election 2017, so I don't know.
So who win the
It
election?
depends, depends on what part.
Who win the election 2017?
They have them.
2017 to what year?
2021.
And then when the election was?
2021.
To now, right?
Yeah.
So why she make all this noise in 2017?
She's half of them.
I don't know that. I don't know what you're saying to be true.
Hold on. I say that.
No. The bigger question is
I asked why she make.
why wasn't anything promised to the
Miss
civil
Johnson said
servants
she's
and the
after them.
teachers from 2021?
Miss Johnson say she's after them. She's used them all.
Y'all. I don't know what you're talking about.
Time wasn't given.
I don't know.
Randico and Miss Johnson say the same thing.
Y'all, please be careful, man. I don't know these. Anyway, this is Barbershop Talk. Randico Duncombe says, Randico Duncombe says, I may be wrong, but I recall Belinda seeking a nomination last year for a particular political party.
But Miss Johnson implied the same thing.
Ms. Johnson didn't imply the same thing.
So hence why Illinois is making that.
I
It makes
don't-
sense.
I don't know if that's the case. Or
I mean, it may not be the case, but it just looks what's the optics of it all.
Yeah.
Makes it look like she has,
a horse or a dog in the race, something in the race.
a ulterior
Now
motive.
y'all sound like y'all ganging up on Sister Belinda Wilson.
She's your sister now.
Yeah, she's a sister.
Absolutely.
Even your sisters
say
just
yes,
be wrong
I say yes,
sometimes,
sister.
Sometime.
Oh, Lord.
Sisters be wrong blade.
Jody Ann Henry says is F&M's mop. Tito, say it correctly, man. And here comes Nayoshi to clarify it. She is an F&M old mop.
Wow.
In the words of Nayoshi Johnson. I'm reading, those who are listening, I'm reading comments from commenters.
Kevin Moss say.
She is an F&M. According to Kevin Moss. Don't forget, she was a candidate for the F&M in the past. Her sidekick, too. Oh, Jesus. I don't know.
The last one.
As Kevin Moss is confirming, don't forget, she was a candidate for the F&M in the past. Her sidekick, too. I don't know.
Oh boy, it's powerful.
I don't know. This is and then Naoshi Johnson doubles down and says, yes, she is an F&M. I don't know.
You don't gotta know. Everybody telling you.
I mean,
If
I don't
everybody
know.
tell you the sky blue, you still say the sky
I
blue.
mean, I don't know the motivation. I don't want to say the motivation is political. I
Yeah,
can't
but
say
the
that. I don't
optics,
know.
the optics speak to political motivation. Because if you, like Box the previous point, the money over for 2017, you in hustle and bustle between 2017 and 2021. Now all of a sudden, the Prime Minister had agreed, right, without any negotiations, to give you what you needed or give you what you wanted, what you think the teachers and everybody at the union deserves, public service deserves, but yet you bullying him? You bullying the man who promised something before you even gave the deal to negotiate, And the man you didn't even go to the table to negotiate with, you let him slide?
I
The
swear,
optics of this do not look
Yeah.
good.
You swear December then pass and nothing happened. That's the kind of reaction you get.
I don't even care if
December
December-
then pass.
I don't care if December
ain't
pass
nothing,
or not.
nobody get nothing, and so you have this big blow up. That's
I
the kind
can
of.
be honest.
I done put the target on my back and say, I promise I could do this. In the public forum. You coming for me after I make a promise, and the man who
Let
never
me-
make the promise, you let him
let's-
slide?
Let's pause a second. We're saying a lot of this, and we're attacking Belinda Wilson, and we're not saying anything about Kingsley Ferguson.
Well, damn, all do them.
He too made a very strong comment, and I can tell you, it caught my ears and caught my eye. It caught my when I was chilling yesterday morning, and the thing said they just came with their meeting, and they have a meeting tomorrow. I said, okay, good. Then I listened to they just ramp. And if we don't get, we go. I said, how we get there?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't like that.
How we get there?
Yeah, all two of them just like,
If
And I'm
we
saying,
in
like,
negotiation,
how-
you can't do that, man.
So let's finish talking.
Yeah.
Let's have our meeting
You put on a
today.
show because you put on a show.
unnecessary show.
Y'all kind of like thugs.
All that is unnecessary. Y'all gotta be kidding me, man.
Do you all hear the stories of how teachers in Quentin Albury have to go in their own pockets to buy chalk, etc.? I hope this is solved soon. Both governments have let the teachers down. Hopefully it ends tonight. My mother was one. I know, and I have heard the stories of my brother, and I think it's horrible. I think it's
That's been
ridiculous.
going on for years, though.
And it's wrong.
And teachers are buying only decorations and things for their own schools and for their own classroom and stuff like that.
They buy the stuff and then
I ain't gonna lie,
they get
we-
assessed on the stuff.
Decorations is different.
I ain't gonna lie, we
Like
really-
No,
necessities.
but they get graded. They get assessed on that. How they class is prepared.
These ain't
That ain't right.
like regular decor. These like educational stuff that you need in the class.
Well, don't say decoration.
Well, educational decor.
yeah.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie,
not
I
fluff.
ain't gonna lie, like we used to do plenty, right? Like when y'all do that chalk thing to me, that do something to me that's not. That do something to me that's not like
The what?
the chalk. We say,
you mean?
go in their pocket and buy chalk.
You think they should be able to buy their own chalk?
I mean, what's the big deal?
No, I think
You don't work. You don't work for yourself. I can buy all the extra fluff I want.
You work on a
But
particular job.
the necessities I have.
No, I'm asking you work on a
I
particular
have
job.
pens. I have papers. I get
if
paper
ain't no
clips.
pen
I get
provided,
staples.
you don't gonna buy no pen?
No, they provide it though.
I ain't gonna lie, being with people, y'all
No,
do the
no.
most.
He mentioned the chalk, but there's a lot of things that they have to do on their pocket.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, they do them little smaller. See, being with people, they funny. When you start doing the little petty stuff, the actual petty stuff is continue to be more petty stuff. Because the next thing you know, they must have got to buy your stock in for you to come in.
Like that's
But that's my point. They just go overboard with the stuff.
Carrie says her agenda comes across as very political because it's all unnecessary. Oh.
very unnecessary.
It's too much.
Randigo said, Carlo, explain the optics.
I just explained.
What does your optics suggest?
I just said political.
He's asking, what does your optics suggest?
Yeah.
Y'all two always round in like secret. Y'all got this secret round. Y'all
They
got
always these little subliminal messages. Bing, the optics ain't right. I know you rallying the country for a shutdown. You got to at least fake it neutral. You got to overcompensate when you have a political pass. This is true.
Look at Reggie, where he come from?
I know Reggie being Reggie. I ain't see you in a couple of weeks, bro. You made me a promise, and you've become a nigga. So I need you to work on that because I don't know you to be a nigga. So I expect to see you really soon, sir. Look for you on Sunday. Actually, tomorrow. Did Pintard cast Belinda and Kingsley for that screenplay last Wednesday? Oh, boy. I think Kingsley's comment pissed me off more than Belinda. He stayed making political comments, but he need to stay till he deaths and stop traveling. Oh, boy.
Live in the public life, but you gotta
Yeah,
do it
it's
right.
come for you. Supplies to perform duties on the job should be supplied by the employer. That's what Sin Smith says.
There you go.
I agree.
I agree. Totally agree. If you want to buy color chalk, buy a color chalk. But we giving you white chalk. Color chalk, you got to buy yourself.
Necessities should be provided. Teachers are already underpaid.
Teachers definitely underpaid.
But you don't want them buy their own chalk?
Let me ask a question. Let me ask a question. Do we know what teachers are paid?
I don't think they make more than 50,000 at the highest point.
50,000. Where you going high?
At the highest position in the school, I don't think they make more than 50,000 in the public schools.
Teachers have no one to government pays.
Where do you think is a good teacher salary?
Well, they should make it almost as much as lawyers and doctors.
You think so?
That's my opinion.
I put them
Nurses and teachers should be making
I'll put
almost as
them
much as
somewhere around
doctors and
about
lawyers. 35 what?
a year.
35 what?
You say yeah. What do you think the interest? Okay, so I have a bachelor's degree in teaching, in education. Sorry. What should be the base?
I think she coming around about 32, 33.
33,000.
Yeah.
32, 33. Come in.
How much of this
No.
a year?
I mean, engineers coming at 27 to government, 25,000.
At government.
Yeah.
Break that 32 down.
Yeah.
How much of this? How much of this a month?
So what I'm hearing, I'm seeing some online says that the teachers they come in at 25 to 28 per year.
2,600 somewhere around there.
They come in at 25,000,
32 is 2,600 a year.
Um,
I mean a month. Sorry.
25 to 28,000 per year. Starting.
Say principals make that. Make what?
It's 50,000 something like that. Ballpark.
Since he never what?
I heard of a teacher. I heard of I could be off. But a teacher, senior teacher, told me that they were making over 40 grand a year.
How long they been teaching? 20 plus years.
I don't come in salary.
No, but I'm still saying, I was shocked.
Yeah, see that high.
Yeah, because the way the conversation is. Hold on, I'm not saying that that's too much money. I'm just saying, based on everybody's talking about teachers ain't making no money, I didn't dream it was that high.
And how many years she had to wait to get
She
to
was
that
for
40?
20 years in.
Wow.
How much
But
was she getting?
But sorry, 20 years in. Sorry, she was 20 years in.
What's she getting now?
She's getting 40 at the time, 45, 46.
And she be, 20 years in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think that's good?
That's what you
I
said.
don't think it's as bad as I was hearing.
Oh, okay.
John,
See, what I was hearing, the assumption that was out there,
I can start the conversation over there.
the assumption that was out there, Sean, was that you
somewhere
20
around
years in, you're making 26,000 a year.
Right.
That's what the narrative was. And hold on, they could be making more, but I'm saying if 20 years in you're making 45 grand, that's not deplorable. That's not an insulting salary.
No.
So if
Now-
what he's saying is right, the gap is 36.
Teachers make 25,800 and receive an annual increment of $7, and it can go up to 36,000 cap. Boy, I found it to be, based on the information I got from a teacher, that cap ain't 36,000 because they were not an administrator; they were still a teacher at the time.
She had degrees?
You say Nassau? In Nassau?
Yeah,
But she 20 years in though.
yeah.
You can't cap me yet. You can't cap me yet.
No. Hear what I'm saying. Y'all are
So-
listening. Y'all are listening. Please, y'all don't misquote me. I think teachers can make 70, 80, 90, $100,000. Don't miss what I'm saying. I passed a church where I told everyone, every member in my church, the janitress to make $60,000 a year. That's the rule in our church. We have a minimum wage that we declared in our church of 60 grand a year. So don't come for me. You just listen to what I'm saying. Don't misquote me. What I'm saying is, based on what the narrative was in the market, it sounded as though teachers were making, I assume teachers were
Very
making
low salary.
under 30 grand a year.
Right.
So when I found out that they were making, I was like, oh, okay, it's not as bad as I thought it was.
It's still bad.
It's still bad, but it's not as bad as I thought it was. That's the point I was trying to make. Let me get some of these comments because more people start coming for me.
Y'all think that
You know,
bad?
I believe in high pay. I believe in high
Bro,
pay.
y'all think that bad. Y'all need to see what the prison making and customs and rest.
Go in their pocket to buy chalk in 2025. LOL. Sorry, I'm being facetious. Maybe board pens. But Tito, she's saying you should be buying chalk in the first place by using chalk. That's what she make it.
Dry erase
But
marker.
Tito, you would never expect a person in the corporate world to buy their own ink for print or staples for the stapler. Why should a teacher be expected to pay out of their pocket for any necessity? A pleasant-looking classroom is not frivolous in a world where our children are overstimulated. It is a necessity. I agree. I totally agree.
Yeah, but I felt like me different. I don't watch some guy days. I do what I gotta do to get.
You at that age now, crazy boy. You talking about children.
We don't mature now. Tell me you.
Talking about children.
I was referring to something else, you know. And you know. I was always to do the overboard.
LOL,
stuff,
we
you know.
started like the increments are massive. We start.
Mistaken.
Yeah. I know. I get you. They can make more if they are heads of departments, lead clubs. I got you, bro. I got you. Glad you're not prime minister. 40 a year. You crazy? No, what I'm saying, Quentin Albury, and I cleared up earlier, that there are a whole lot of other professions that are well under 40 a year, 15, 20, 30 years in.
Hey, we talking about police officers and who's come in with, not to say it, but you wonder why niggas I'm trying to do a side deal inside the road. They putting their life on the line every day, and they ain't making no money either. And they could be on a job 40 years and don't even get the $30,000.
And they get a little more than 30.
They're right there, but little more than 30. Some of them, you don't move from that rank, and they ain't no scrape on their shoulder. They'll be right down there, like, but
I see your point.
Let me stop.
But how many HOD posts and all the other fandangles are available? And then you'll get promoted and not paid. So you're doing HOD work for subject teacher pay. I see your point, Jody. I said I was never coming back to Barbershop Talk, but if I was still next door, I was bursting through the door. 20 years in education at 45,000 is bizarre, pastor.
Busting the door, yeah? Busting the door.
Boy, I ain't gonna lie. Vero, you get round about 45K for some of them teachers, they rolling.
So, yeah, since like, no boy get that, I got to buy me one supplies. Strike.
All right, welcome to the Bahamas, buddy.
Okay, clear yourself. I mean, pay attention. Hear what I say. Don't hear what I ain't say. Hear what I say. I can tell you, no work will get done if I have to buy my supplies. Boy, I was an engineer.
To buy you one number 2 pencil?
No, for 12 years. 10 years, 12 years. And making $44,000 a year.
And what the other was?
Some years back.
All right, then. You saying teachers up to the year this year making 40?
No, but all I'm saying is that is not as sick. That's what I'm saying, as compared.
Like I said, I don't want to
Tito,
talk.
you 50.
Who 50?
You. That's a free saying. You don't
I close,
understand.
though. I close.
Yeah, she ain't lying.
Michael always get upset if we don't have different flavors of herbal teas. What you mean by supplies?
So who's get upset?
Our co-workers.
Gosh.
Jody, me last year and so far this year. Let me see this here.
It's all relative, though. So I know some people work on some people's job, carpenters, masons. Sometimes they just have their own tools. They just can't wait for the job tools. Is you get your tools better to get the job done.
21-year-old started Ministry of Foreign Affairs under. Oh wow!
Shouldn't it be that loud?
Yeah, I can stop reading now. Oh,
Let me see if I get that same message.
this just came to me just now by a senior.
Finish this.
Yeah,
Don't get
no, I
distracted.
can't. No. Let me send this in the group. Oh, this will not be read. Thank you, person, for sending this to me. Oh boy, I can't read this. No, I can get in trouble if I read this. Y'all look at that.
I gotta go do a school picture.
Yeah, I gotta do my show. I gotta go. Not my show. I gotta do a meeting. What can be made for extra responsibilities and roles is notoriously inadequate for the demand. I got you. I totally agree. The salary scale shows you why there's a mass exodus of teachers and administrators every year. Totally agree. 45,000 is not a lot in today's economy. The cost of living is too high. I totally agree with that too. Let's bump it all up. All right. I think that's it. We can end here. I got to go to my meeting. You see that, boy?
I heard the story yesterday.
This is powerful.
Next show.
No.
Next show, we will be back to deal with matters of Fort Charlotte. We will deal with matters of Fort Charlotte.
We didn't get the Fort Charlotte today. We really wanted to get the Fort Charlotte
I
today.
will be absent next week.
You will not be absent next week.
Miss Johnson, I will be absent next week.
You will not be absent next
I will
week.
see you the following week
You will sit quiet.
because I am not at liberty to have that discussion in this forum.
And you should not have the discussion, but
I will not be present.
We will.
But y'all do it at 6 and I'll come on at 7.
And whenever you come,
No, I come in.
you come in.
And if I start double, I can walk to the door.
But that
I am not going to sit and allow the conversation happen in my presence. And I
you have
say
no
I'm not
choice.
ready.
So
I
what you
have a
gonna do?
choice.
So what you gonna do around the town? You gonna walk from away from people
No,
and have a
it's
conversation?
in the public forum. That is different.
But it is a public forum.
This is the radio station.
What?
It's a paid show.
But it's a public forum.
But anyway, if you insist on talking about it, I won't be here.
I ain't gonna stop until you be here.
All right, we'll never talk about it.
You don't have to talk about it.
Oh, I'll never come back.
You'll be back.
Watch me then.
Play my music together. Oh Lord. Oh boy. I gotta get this last one. And Ms. Johnson says teachers are the universal solvent of the world. They are grossly underpaid and need to be appreciated because every profession comes from teachers. I totally agree.
We agree with you, man.
Totally
Yes, ma'am.
agree. Let's pay them. But at the same token, I got out of this part. I think there must be some punitive measures in place when they don't do what they're supposed to do.
Agreed.
I think that there are
Even the healing results.
too many in the system that are not putting the kind of due care and attention they should be doing into their jobs. That they should never be in the industry.
But
They should not be in there at all.
Come on, go though. I think them for. I might speak out of turn. I want to go on a limb and I say about 85 to 90% of teachers do a real good job based on what they have, based on their lack of pay.
How much?
I would say about 90% of teachers do a good job.
I am not going to do
That's a
that.
big number.
No, sir.
boy. That's a
I'm
big
not gonna do that.
percentage.
No, sir, Carlo.
I've been exposed to some things
No,
as
sir.
as
said-
having to go in.
I said I.
Boy, one day,
speak
but
out of turn.
yours become these nice guys real fast.
No.
How much?
I
What the
am
percentage,
saying-
Carlo?
I didn't have
What
no.
school talking
You said
about?
90%.
But you should see him do the one run.
I will.
90%?
I will say I would run.
You.
That was it.
I know, but you
You
say
want
run when
run?
they want to talk.
But
You come around here, this nice guy, but 95%.
But I know I
If it's 95%, everybody doing the job.
I only get going on one hand, right? Me in my school experience from grade 7 to grade 12.
And I'm just figuring one on you get.
How long you been in school?
Five teachers.
How long you been in school, bro?
Hey,
Long,
come with me,
but-
25, 26.
Come on, man, Carlo, you old.
The profession has changed drastically since then.
Okay, then I was speaking about my time.
And you've been in school for 25 years.
I've been in school 25 years.
How old are you now? You 40, right?
Man, listen, man. I beg tell you how long. You're not asking how old I is, you know. Asking how long I've been in school. I've been in school 25 years.
The profession has...
Don't show up because you've been in school 60 years over there. You've been in school and see I can see that white skirts.
Say, give you that white skirt.
Yeah, like a white skirt with they had a white skirt with light blue stripes.
Yeah.
When I've been in school, they had dark blue with with light white stripes.
Run.
That skirt, you watch that skirt and see I can say twice. They go on bleach, that skirt look white. So I can tell you.
Brother Aubrey, I disagree with you totally. If you're talking about the lack of performance of some teachers, it's not a management issue. I totally disagree.
I think
Pass, you skip right past the comment. I see that comment, you skip past.
Which one?
I see something before, Charlie.
see. You just have a whole page. See what the paper, the whole
They
page.
had a whole
on.
page on Fort Charlotte today in one of them papers. And Nico says, Carlo, please be present.
No, not interested. Brown come sit in for me.
Julie says, y'all don't stress Mr. Ramsey out, please.
Truly, I won't be on. And if they start talking, I leaving.
What time is? What
That's
time
your
the Prime
business.
Minister address coming on?
8 o'clock, time to go.
That's your business. You could be right here.
What's me?
What
I ain't
you
gonna
say?
call
I
no name,
volunteer
though.
as tribute. Call me back for this, please. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? The poor conditions or the poor performance?
Whoa. That's powerful.
Play the music, Dallas. I gotta go. Let me go to my meeting. Oh, what is this? Yeah,
Chicken game first. Debate for next week. Let's go do something.
I mean,
I look at how some of these new teachers dress, how they go to work, how they
They try and sexy it up a little bit, you know.
Keno Pinder says, Tito, please address that topic next week, okay? Don't allow Carlos to get
Oh
off
yeah,
the hook.
Carlo don't run no show around here.
Address that topic for me, please, and
Yes.
let him answer all
first
the
of all,
questions.
Carlos, don't come on this show. And I know Keno Pendes, but he know Carlos on
Let me
this
tell
show.
you something, Mr. Pender. Let me say this: I could go to war with Carlo being here, and I have a fantastic time. The other day, me only passing here, and I could go to war. He ain't got to be here. He'll just miss out on it. But
I get-
I will address next show. I will address.
Why don't I put free down? Why don't you talk about Celia
Oh,
Deal free
I all
down?
over that.
Yeah.
They sent that fella down there, lost in the sauce. I don't know what they sent that fella down there for.
I want to, when there's a reason I say not management, but Albury, but because of what we talked about today, I can't explain it because it looks like I conflating things. But there's a reason why, if you think what we talked about today, and think what I'm telling you now, then you'll see what you would think about it and say, okay, I see what you're talking about. It's not management in my book, based on what I've seen. I can't. Okay, I saw play. That's it. Everybody have a good day, man. Thanks so much. We appreciate your engagement. Come back next week and can be better next week. And we are not. We might. We may not. We will not. We may not. I'm not sure. We'll be talking about Fort Charlotte. We'll see.
We will be talking before Charlie.
We may
And
have.
we will be talking
we may
about
have the
Freetown.
fox from Fox Hill.
And
or,
we want-
or the
we want-
lion from Freetown.
And we want the
What?
independent. We want the independent blue runner for Freetown to come on down,
Oh boy.
so I can put question to him.
Oh boy. Oh, we didn't do this. I gotta do this. Gotta do this. Gotta do this. Gotta do this. Bring down Live Me Peace, Delton. We gotta do this. I want to have a barbershop talk. Send our condolences out to the Gomez family on the passing of a Bahamian icon, a Bahamian great, a theologian, a patriot. He did a lot to change the trajectory of this nation, I believe, in the person of Archbishop Denczil Gomez. He passed earlier today.
Wow.
And so we sent our condolences out to his family, to all Anglicans out there, to Bishop Boyd and the entire Anglican communion, of which Carlo Ramsey is a part. Great man, great leader, a proud son of the soil. I think we are proud to identify with men like that who did the kind of work he did, not just locally, but regionally and globally. So we celebrate the late, great Archbishop Denczil Gomez. Yeah. Thank you so much. Have a good night, everybody. We out.
We gonna do it like this. Ride with me. Yeah. Ride with me. I'm feeling good today. I'm good today.